Hello, everyone. We warmly welcome you all to our special program brought to you by Indian Achievers Forum. I'm your host, Vatika Singh. Indian Achievers Award is an honor that celebrates the people who went extraordinary to effectuate their aspirations and ideas. In this series, we emphasize not only on the struggles and achievements of the people, but also on the social contributions they made to their native land, India. Before introducing you all to our one such achiever, let's take a look at the small AV.
Indian Achievers Forum is driven by a full-fledged advisory board. The board consists of experienced personalities who have excelled in their respective careers. Together, the forum organizes conferences, events, workshops, exhibitions, trade shows, and B2B initiatives in India as well as abroad. Where there is passion, there is achievement. And where there is achievement, there is Indian Achievers Forum.
Today we have with us Captain Indraani Singh, who's the founder of Literacy India, and she's also a professional pilot. Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Hi. I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so before entering into the questions, tell us something about yourself and your professional role.
I'm an airline pilot. I've been working in Air India for the last 33 years and also started in the year 1996, Literacy India. While running Literacy India around 2005, I started in the brand for rural and urban women artisans. In short, this is what I am.
Right, ma'am. So I'm very keen to know that what inspires you to do what exactly you do.
We all have done something or the other in our life for ourselves, for our family. Uh, and many times I have always felt that, you know, we should do more for the community and the society as a whole and for the nation. And beyond nation, maybe for this world. So I have only reached up to taking care of the nation, whatever work possible from my end. I felt that education is a ladder for any kind of economic growth. So that is what I started with, handful of children, and now I've grown to 7 lakh women, children, youth across 15 states of India, and a lot more to go. What I feel that the moment we our work, the hard work which me and my team have put together, it has actually made a huge difference in their lives, in people's lives who we have touched, and that's what keeps us going, and that's what keeps me going, personally speaking.
Right, ma'am. So, as a social entrepreneur and as a woman professional, what all were the challenges that you had to go through initially?
The biggest obstacle for us entrepreneurs are the doubts which we come across people, you know, the skepticism. And when you are a different professional, for instance, I am being a pilot, what was my intention as to taking up a social enterprise or running a non-profit? What was the need? So there's always been, I've been doubted by the people, in the initial years till I had to really go an extra mile to prove myself that, I mean well. And many of the case studies, many of the successful stories which emerged eventually in the later years, that actually led people to believe me. So doubts and skepticism is the unfortunate part I had to face. Uh, but I also had people encouraging me as well. So even for the community, when we are working, families would say, "What is the need for teaching a girl? Why not, take care of my boy? Girls are going to get married." We had to really work hard, to make them understand that it's how a girl could be important for the family as well as the whole community building. For women empowerment program as well, we had several rounds of arguments with the families, Why will my wife work? Why will my daughter learn all these things? What is the need? She has to get married, or she has to take care of household. So skepticism and doubt had been the biggest obstacle in my whole last 25 years in this journey.
So, from this experience, what all other learnings that you would like to share with our audience?
Learnings have been plenty. See, I am a professionally airline pilot, and this working with the community has taught me a lot that each and every professional in our country, every citizen, can contribute in some way or the other. I had no idea about social sector. I have, in fact, less knowledge about business. I'm not a business management graduate or anything of that sort, nor I have any degree in social sector. But the plain simple, the biggest learning had been all you need is common sense. And with this common sense and basic intelligence, you can help a lot. You can change many things, you can impact and impress upon a lot of people. And you can also run your business. And you also know as to, what people are looking for, what kind of a path you should be following. This had been a biggest, lesson for me. Your sincerity and honesty in doing whatever you are doing. If you're sincere and you're honest and very clear about your intention, people come around. Things do pan out. Um, Not become too ambitious to do something. Play it by the ear. See how the community is responding. If you're working for a community, you need to see your strategy is helping them or not. Be flexible to change your strategy, because end of the day you're working for an overall good. So you should be flexible.
Very aptly said, ma'am, that presence of mind is way better than bundles of degrees. Okay, so moving ahead, tell us something about 4E and how does it play an instrumental role and how is it connected to your work?
25 years in this the space, I never thought about ease. While we were working for it, I never thought about the ease, and then suddenly I realized that we are empowering people. We are empowering the communities. We are empowering our children. We are empowering our women. And in order to do whatever they want to do for themselves. So, uh, the first E of empowerment, held very crystal clear in our books in much later years. Then followed by education, which I always felt that education is the ladder for any kind of an economic growth. So economic growth is also uh, the big E. So if you are educated enough and you're not able to stand on your feet, that means there must be some skill lacking. So create a space wherein you could be employee enabled. So we worked on that kind of an enablement. And finally, whatever you are doing, it should be for your environment. It is much in later years, United Nations passed this treaty of SDG 2030, wherein all the nations had to sign the treaty. But we started working towards it, obviously, wherever we are teaching when we are teaching our children that, you should keep yourself clean. That means they should also learn that, you will be keeping the environment, your homes, your community also clean. So working towards environment became a natural E for us. So thereby we evolved over a period of time in all these four E's. And the E sort of envelopes us. It's kind of become an umbrella. In education sector, we are doing a whole lot of e-learning. The technology is used way back from year 1998 when we had Pentiums with us. So the e-learning is part of that many number of E's. So that's how we have evolved.
That is a really noble thought, ma'am, that we really need to imbibe and adhere these 4 E's in our daily lives. Only then we
Yeah.
can switch towards the betterment of the humankind. Okay, so moving ahead, we all have certain plans for our future. So, what are your future plans with respect to your organization?
See, we have under Literacy India umbrella, we have created a digital innovation which can help across the nation digitally, the whole package of educational program which we have created across the nation. All the children who have dropped out of school, who are lost number of years, organizations which are struggling from several age levels of children. Government schools are struggling with the weak children. This whole 500 hours of Gyan Tantra Digital Dosh package which we have created, it is our in-house innovation, and we have already reached out to 200,000 students, and we want to share this with the government, more number of state governments. We have already sharing it with the Gujarat, Maharashtra, Haryana, Delhi, UP, Jharkhand, West Bengal. These are the states wherein these are running in several all the government schools. But we want to share it with more number of non-profit organizations who are also facing the same thing what we were facing years ago. So this is a one-stop solution for them, and that is what my plan is, to grow with Gyantantra across the country. And for Indha, which is a women empowerment program, which is we primarily want to become a B2B producers. We have 300 plus artisans with us, and we have trained over 10,000 women. And with time, more number of artisans will be becoming full-fledged artisans with us, and we would like to uh, partner and collaborate with like-minded people, like-minded entrepreneurs who are interested in handmade and who are interested in biodegradable, eco-friendly, environment-friendly products, which our women are trained to make. So if you see behind me in the products which they have made, in fact, I'll show you something which they have made. You will really love it. This is a magazine holder, and this has been. Am I positioning it right? Yeah. Okay. Can you see
Yeah,
it?
I can see it. Yes, I can see it.
Yeah. So this has been made by them. It's all in jute, paper, cardboard, and all and user friendly. You can put your book in it, like this. So
Yeah.
a variety of things which women are, making, and we will evolve further. And we would like to partner with more entrepreneurs, more startups who are into coming into this space, which was not actually, if I see 10, 15 years ago. Now, more number of people are coming in, and they are all recognizing the potential of India and its craftsmanship.
It's really great, ma'am, and we wish you all the luck for all your future endeavors. All right, so
Thank you
moving
so much.
ahead, you must be knowing about the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan prevailing in the country at the moment. So, what are your views on the campaign, and how is your organization working towards it?
So, in the craft, like I said, under Literacy India Karigari program, we train women and men in different skills, different skills. And we are in the remote part of West Bengal, Rajasthan, Haryana, all these areas. The reason behind is so that we are self-dependent. And we have been doing this since the day one. It's only now the government is recognizing that why it is so important to be self-dependent and Atmanirbhar. So under Indha, over 10,000 women who are being trained, uh, they are they can be they are as good as any skilled uh, worker you will find in the industry, and we can match our skill with so many products which are coming from China. I think we are doing a far better job. I mean, if I match my organization's workers with them, I think our quality is way better. So we have already part of this Atmanirbhar campaign. We are already into it so deep that now it's only moving forward. There is no going back.
first of all, congratulations on winning the Indian Achievers Award. I really want to know that what was the feeling when you came to know that you have won the Indian Achievers Award, and who all were the constant supporters in this journey of yours?
So I am humbled. Definitely, it feels good, especially in this pandemic year. I recently lost my mother, and she would have been really proud if she had heard that I have received this award. So I'm truly humble, and I did like to. It gives me a lot of courage to do more, and I hope I continue doing what I have been doing for the last 25 years. Thank you so much.
Right, ma'am. So, where do you think are the areas that you have impacted the most when it comes to service to the nation?
Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. My first girl child, Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao campaign has come now, just recently, a couple of years ago. But we've been doing Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao since the year 1996. My first girl child, she's a software programmer. Many of the girls have joined hotel industry, many corporates. Uh, they are health workers. They are organic farmers. They have their own boutiques. They are running their own enterprise. So you know, they're in fact one of the girls I remember recently last year, just before the pandemic set in, uh, we had mother and daughter duo learn how to drive, and the community was not allowing. Now daughter has is working for United Nations. She's driving their big limos in United Nation Delhi.
That's really great, ma'am. Okay, so before concluding this session, you know that IF is followed not only by mainstream organizations, but also those young minds who aspire to be like our achievers someday. So, what is that one message you'd like to give?
My message to the youth of today is make yourself so good that tomorrow you are able to help others. You should be so good that you can help others. That's more important. And you once you are able to help others, automatically you're able to help your nation and world as a whole.
And that, I must say, ma'am, is a great piece of advice. Thank you so much for joining with us today. It was pleasure talking to you, and we hope
Thank
that you
you.
continue to inspire people of all ages forever. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.